The Great Rivers United Way works to advance the common good, and they react to opportunities for better life for those people in the 7 counties they serve. And to do that, they raise money throughout the year to support programs. News 19's Heather Armstrong is live in La Crosse. Heather, at the United Way's 74th annual meeting.
Dave, can you believe 74 years? Well, let me tell you something. The couple we're about to meet, they're just coming off a very interesting year. Chuck and Luann Roth. I just asked you, I said, what is it like? Do you feel relief? And you said,
I have never felt like we've had a weight on us, that we have just enjoyed this year. We felt like we're well coached and had the support of the great United Way staff, and just excited to celebrate another successful campaign for this super organization that does so much for our community.
I think it's interesting. You said it's a well-oiled machine, so that might keep people from being hesitant to step up and take this role.
Absolutely. I would say never hesitate. If you're into helping the community and you believe in the United Way, you will be guided the entire way, and it's nothing to worry about.
All right, Chuck, I have to ask you. Tell me what the highlight of I know there had to be many highlights of the year, but tell me about one in particular that stands out.
I would generalize it and say just all the people we had a chance to talk to and meet and tell the story about United Way and be able to share our belief in United Way and our commitment to United Way. That was constant throughout the year. There were days like the Day of Caring where volunteers from United Way donor companies would come and help United Way partner agencies address needs that they have that they couldn't do otherwise. We had hundreds of people that helped that day. That was a wonderful day. But throughout the whole year, it was just all the people we got to talk to and in many cases meet and talk about why Great Rivers United Way is such an important asset for our community.
What's the biggest misconception? If you were pitching to people as a campaign chair, what's the misconception?
You know, I don't know for sure, but I would say a community is better off when they have a United Way. And we are better off because we have Great Rivers United Way. They're constantly out there looking for the needs of the community. Every 3 years they do a community compass where they survey the community to find out what the pressing needs are. And they do change over time. Certainly in the last few years they've changed. And so we are better off because we have a United Way in our community.
Thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us. And what you just heard about, there are ways that you can contribute to the Great Rivers United Way without spending a dime. If you can't afford it, there are ways that you can give back, and you can find that information on their website. Dave?
All right, Heather, thanks very much. Of course, as she mentioned, not everyone can afford to make a large donation, but there are ways. As Heather mentioned, you can sign up for a program, for example, that for just $2 a week, you can help provide 3 meals a day, 4 to 5 days, for up to 7 families.